Did you know that every second, the sun burns about 600 million tons of hydrogen? Now that's a fiery fact to start off with. This massive glowing orb of gas isn't just a pretty sight to behold in the sky, it's a powerhouse, a furnace, and an astronomical wonder that holds many secrets. The sun, our closest star, is a celestial object of staggering proportions. Its diameter is a whopping 109 times that of our own planet Earth. To put that into perspective, you could fit over 1 million Earths inside the sun. Quite a spacious living room, don't you think? But size isn't the only thing that's impressive about our fiery neighbor. It's also what's inside that counts. The sun is primarily made up of two elements, hydrogen and helium. Hydrogen makes up about 3/4 of the sun's mass, while helium accounts for most of the rest. Other elements like oxygen, carbon, neon, and iron are present too, but in much smaller quantities. Now here's a fun thought. Have you ever held a helium-filled beach ball on a summer day? It's light, it's floaty, and it's warm from the sun's rays. Now imagine that beach ball is the sun, just a tiny bit hotter. And by tiny we mean about 15 million degrees Celsius hotter. Gives a whole new meaning to the phrase fun in the sun, doesn't it? But before we move on, let's take a moment to appreciate this cosmic powerhouse. The sun, with its size and intense heat, is not just a light in the sky. It's a source of life, a giver of warmth, and a stellar phenomenon that continues to surprise us with its secrets. Now before we move on, hit that like button if you find these sun facts interesting and make sure to subscribe for more. Guess how long it takes for sunlight to reach the Earth? Got a number in mind? It's actually just around 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Now let's delve into the world of solar energy. Our radiant sun, a ceaseless nuclear fusion reactor, churns out incredible amounts of energy every second. At its core, hydrogen atoms collide at high speeds, merging to create helium in a process known as nuclear fusion. This process releases an immense amount of energy in the form of light and heat. It's this light that takes a brisk 8-minute journey across 93 million miles to reach us here on Earth. Now, imagine harnessing this boundless energy. That's precisely what solar energy is all about. It's the process of capturing the sun's rays and converting them into electricity. Solar panels or photovoltaic cells are the tools we use to make this happen. They capture sunlight and convert it into a flow of electrons, which is then transformed into usable electricity. It's a seamless, silent process that happens every time the sun shines on a solar panel. Solar energy is a renewable resource. Unlike fossil fuels, which are finite and harmful to our environment, solar energy is clean and inexhaustible. As long as the sun continues to shine, we have an endless supply of energy at our disposal. That's why solar energy plays such a crucial role in sustainable living. It allows us to power our homes, businesses, and even our vehicles without contributing to climate change. The beauty of solar energy lies not just in its sustainability, but also in its scalability. Whether you're powering a small device or an entire city, the sun is a reliable and plentiful source of energy, so the next time you bask in the sun's warm glow, remember, you're enjoying the benefits of a nuclear reaction that happened over 8 minutes ago. Ever heard of solar storms? No, it's not a new sci-fi movie, it's a real phenomenon and it's as exciting as it sounds. So, what are solar storms, you might ask? Well, they're not your typical rain or snowstorm. Solar storms, also known as geomagnetic storms, are a disturbance in the Earth's magnetosphere. That's a fancy word for the area around Earth that's influenced by our planet's magnetic field. These disturbances are caused by a solar wind shock wave, or a cloud of magnetic field that interacts with the Earth's magnetic field. Now this might sound like something straight out of a science fiction novel, but it's all very real. The sun, in its fiery glory, constantly emits particles known as the solar wind. Sometimes the sun burps out a huge cloud of these particles in what we call a coronal mass ejection. When this cloud reaches Earth, it can cause a solar storm. But what does this mean for us on Earth? Well, solar storms can have some pretty wild effects. They can disrupt communications, mess with our satellites, and even cause power outages. In fact, in 1989, a massive solar storm caused a 9-hour power outage in Quebec, Canada. Now that's some serious solar power. But it's not all doom and gloom. Solar storms are also responsible for one of nature's most stunning displays, the northern lights or aurora borealis. When the charged particles from the sun interact with Earth's magnetic field, they create these beautiful dancing lights in the sky. It's like a cosmic light show, courtesy of our wild sun. Solar storms really are a testament to the sun's powerful and unpredictable nature. They remind us that the sun is more than just a bright disk in the sky. It's a wild, raging beast, capable of causing chaos and creating beauty in equal measure. Solar storms are a testament to the sun's powerful and unpredictable nature. It's not just a bright disk in the sky, it's a wild, raging beast. Here's a fun question. How old do you think the sun is? And how long before it calls it a day? Let's take a cosmic journey back in time, about 4.6 billion years ago. That's when our sun, the brilliant burning star at the center of our solar system, was born. It kindled from a vast rotating cloud of gas and dust, igniting into a fiery nuclear-fueled inferno. Now that's quite old, isn't it? Especially when you compare it to the paltry few thousand years of recorded human history. But don't let that make you feel small. Instead, let it fill you with awe at the grandeur of the cosmos. And here's an even more mind-boggling fact. Our sun is middle-aged. Yes, it's been burning bright for billions of years, but it's got about 5 billion more to go. Now, you might wonder, what happens when the sun gets old and tired? What happens when it exhausts its hydrogen fuel? Well, it won't just flicker out like a spent candle. No, the sun's retirement is going to be a lot more dramatic. When the hydrogen in its core runs out, the sun will start burning helium. This will cause it to expand massively, transforming into a red giant. It will grow so large that it will swallow the inner planets, including quite possibly Earth. But don't worry, this won't happen for another 5 billion years. Plenty of time to pack your interstellar suitcase. After its red giant phase, the sun will shed its outer layers and shrink down to a white dwarf, slowly cooling over billions of years. It's mind-boggling to think about the sun's lifespan in the context of human history. We're just a blink in the sun's long, fiery life. But isn't it wonderful to know that we're part of this cosmic story, living under the light of a star that's been shining for billions of years and will continue to do so for billions more? We've journeyed through the sun's fiery heart, basked in its radiant energy, weathered its solar storms, and pondered its cosmic lifespan. In this journey, we've uncovered some incredible secrets about our very own star. We've learned that the sun is not just a glowing ball in the sky, but a complex and dynamic celestial body with its own surprising secrets. From its heart, where nuclear fusion creates the light and heat that sustain life on Earth, to its surface that's peppered with sunspots and solar flares, the sun is a powerhouse of energy and a beacon of life. We've also shed light on the immense power of solar energy. This renewable source of energy is not only sustainable but also has the potential to power our future, reduce our dependency on fossil fuels, and help us combat climate change. The sun's energy, harnessed through solar panels, can light up homes, power cars, and even fuel industries. We've explored the sun's wild side, its solar storms that can disrupt our technology but also create the beautiful natural light show known as the Northern Lights. These solar storms remind us of the sun's unpredictable nature and its ability to impact our lives in unexpected ways. We've also pondered the sun's cosmic lifespan, the fact that it's halfway through its life and in about 5 billion years, it will transform into a red giant, engulfing the inner planets before shrinking into a white dwarf. This cosmic clock reminds us of the fleeting nature of existence and the grandeur of cosmic time. So remember, the sun is more than just a light source. It's a cosmic powerhouse, a beacon of life, a source of sustainable energy, a creator of beauty, and a reminder of our place in the universe. If you found this journey as fascinating as we did, share this video with your friends and family. Let's spread the light of knowledge about our very own star, the sun.